Hey guys, so today we're going to go into detail on how to market a pain management clinic. This video is going to be a deep dive into different aspects on marketing for your pain management clinic or any pain management clinic. And I'll break this down by section to really dive deep into each category. So, first things first, website. How do you structure your website to get more leads for your pain management clinic? So what I'm going to call this is basically technical SEO. And this basically is going to have the necessary keywords for your website to rank better on Google and ultimately drive more leads for your pain management business. So for a pain management clinic, how do we structure our website to optimize traffic going to the website? So there's a few things that we need to have in this website. So you want to have the homepage, and you want this to be about your business, just a standard homepage. You want an about us page. So talk about your business, who the primary care doctors are. You want to have your locations. So if you have one location or you have multiple locations, you want that on the website. The most important thing about your website is going to be the services pages. So this will list out all the services you have in your business. And this should be separate pages on the website. So I have Pain Management Dr. Miami. I'm not affiliated with this business. I just Googled Pain Management Miami, and this business came up in the map pack, which ultimately we want to be in. And basically, he has, a good website. He has the About Us. He has what he offers, and he has all his services. So spine injections, neck injections. These are all separate pages on his website. He also has call to action, so contact and book appointment, and he has his number in the top of the page. So this is a good website for a pain management clinic. So now, let's assume you have your website and you have all your services. What else do we need to do in terms of the website? Well, another important thing we need is site speed. So we need to make sure that the site speed for our website is either 100 or very close to it. How do we measure site speed? So there's multiple options, but you can go to Page Speed Insights, and I have it up here. So if you go to this website, you could paste in any website URL, and it'll tell you the breakdown of how fast your website is. So let's say I put in Spine Wellness America. This is another pain management clinic in Miami that I found on the Google Map Pack. If I put that in here and I click Analyze, it should run an analysis, and this will evaluate your website either on mobile or desktop. So, this can be improved upon for that business. It's getting failed for Core Web Vitals Assessment. Let's see on desktop. Yeah, so there's some improvements that could be made. So you want this to be in a pass state, basically telling Google that your website is very fast. My recommendation for site speed is just to get someone on Upwork or Fiverr, a freelancer, and give them access to your website, and they'll be able to basically reduce any excess JavaScript or CSS or any code to make your website significantly faster. So what else do we need for a pain management clinic to get more leads? There's another valuable thing that we can do, and we'll add another box here, and this will be GBP. So your Google Business Profile, and this is basically the map pack that I mentioned earlier, and how to get in the top 3 in the Google Map Pack. So let's dive a little deeper into what I mean by that. So if we just go to Google, and we're going to search for Pain Management Miami. So as you can see here, you get some Google ads, which we'll talk about later in the video. And then right away, you'll get the map pack. And most people that are searching for this keyword are going to come to the Google Map Pack. And these top 3 businesses, it's usually 3 businesses, these businesses will get the most leads just because they show up here. And most people aren't going to click on more places when they're searching for this. So if we search, we click on Dr. Seth Kaufman, for a pain management physician, there's several things that this profile is doing to rank #1 on the Google Map Pack. So just doing a quick summarization, he has photos, which is good. We need to make sure that the whole Google business profile is filled out. So he is missing some stuff, but he has 188 reviews, which is definitely sending signals to Google saying, this is a top business for this keyword in Miami. So reviews are a big one, but there's other aspects to improve this Google business profile. So what are the other aspects that can improve a Google business profile? So let's add it in here as a text. So reviews and review velocity are really important. So that Google business profile had a lot of reviews, and you want review velocity. So you want reviews pretty much every week, every month. You're constantly sending people to leave 5-star reviews. Obviously, you want to give them satisfaction of a 5-star review. And then if you do get a bad review, you want to respond to the review as quickly as possible, just basically stating to the customer, what happened and your side of the story if they leave a 1-star review, for example. What you also want to do for your Google business profile is to add products that link to your services. So when you're in your Google business profile, you can add products here. So Dr. Seth doesn't have products that link to his Google business profile, but on your website, we can go to his website and see. He has all the services here as different pages. What you want to do is add a product. So this, in this case, the product would be spine injections. You don't have to add a price, but you would want to add a description and a picture, and then that would link to his services page for spine injections. Now, that's all good, but the #1 thing when it comes to local SEO and local businesses is citations. So what do I mean by citations? So assuming you have your name, address, phone number correct on your Google business profile, you would want your business listed on all the top directories, not only for pain management, but local directories. So that can be Foursquare, Apple Maps, Bing, all these websites that you need to get your business listed on. So you for sure need the local ones, but also you need your relevant business directories. So I just went into AI and I said top business directories for a pain management clinic. And this gives you ZocDoc, RateMDs, Doctor.com, all these things you want to get listed on. So even if I Google pain management business directories, there's a bunch here, I would assume. Demand force, all these types of directories you want to get your business listed on. So now another aspect of marketing would be, if we make a box here, and then we add some, we'll do PPC. So Google AdWords, Google Ads, whatever the name is now. This is going to be a big one as well to get more leads for your pain management business. So this is made up of search terms. So you can use a tool like SEMrush or Google Keyword Planner to look up any keywords that you want to rank for your business. For PPC, you want to separate your campaign into several ad groups, and those ad groups would be per keyword. So for example, if we do pain management Miami, and any pain management keyword for Miami, assuming your business is in Miami, you want to separate those into its own ad group. Also, if you offer different services, you want those as a separate ad group as well, not just pain management. Assuming you have several different services, you want to basically try to get that business through PPC. So the last one that I'm going to cover in this video would be also an advertising platform, and that would be Facebook ads. For both PPC and Facebook ads, you want to run those ads in your location, or 10 miles, or whatever the area you want to target, but you want to be in your surrounding neighborhood and not focusing on outside of your city. So this could be 10 miles or 5 miles within your location. I wouldn't focus on Facebook ads when you're doing marketing for your pain management clinic. However, there are some ways to basically set up retargeting ads. So if someone is searching or on your website, you can retarget them with Facebook ads. And my number one takeaway from Facebook ads is to basically see what your competitors are doing and try to emulate that. And if a Facebook ad is running for, let's say, a month or 2 months, that means it's doing well, and you basically want to try and either copy or do something similar in terms of the Facebook ad. So I have an example here. This is Spine and Wellness Centers of America. I would assume this is a bigger company, but yeah, this ad has been running since 2022. You would assume that this is doing well. By the way, this is in Facebook Ads Library. This is basically a free way of seeing what people are running ads in Facebook. So we go here, we could see the ad. I think it's pretty simple. If we just click on it, it links to their website. Let's go back here. If we click on see ad details, yeah, so they have some text here, just a standard image, and then a call to action button. But it's running since 2022. So if you see your competitors on the Facebook Ads Library platform and they're running it for 3, 4, 5 years, you know that ad is doing well for them. So this is a high level overview of several different marketing strategies for a pain management clinic. And if you want a deeper dive audit into your pain management clinic, fill out the form in the description.